Ready? पहले माय नेम जैसा कुछ बोल दो.
My name is Abhishek Sahu
And I am reading chapter.
and I am reading The Road Not Taken.
Read.
Two roads diverged in Yellowwood, and sorry I could not travel both. And we one travelled, long I stood, and looked down on as far as I would, to where it beat in the undergrowth.
My name is Amonyal. I am read The Road Not Taken. And both that morning equally lay in leaves not step, had taken black. Oh, I keep the fast for another day. It knowing how a leads on the way. I do it if I shall every come back. I shall be telling this with a sing somewhere eggs and eggs. Hence, two road diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by, and
My childhood, I was born into a middle class Tamil family in the Island town of Rameswaram is the Eastwell Madras state. My father, Jinul Abedin, has neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite this disadvantage, he possessed great innate wisdom and a true generosity of spirit. He had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Asima. I do not recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain that for more outsider at with us than all the members of our own family put together.
During the annual Sri Sitaraman Rama Kalyanam ceremony, our family used to arrange boats with a special platform for carrying idols of the Lord from the temple to the marriage site, situated in the middle of the pond called Rama Tritha, which was near our house. Event from the Ramayana and from the life of the prophet were the bedtime story my mother and grandmother would tell the children in our family. One day, when I was in the fifth standard at the Rameswaram Elementary School, a new teacher come to our class. I used to wear a cap which marked me as a Muslim, and I always sat in a front row next the Ramananda Sastri, who wore the scat thread. The new teacher could not stomach in Hindu priest son sitting with a Muslim boy. In accordance with our social ranking as the new teacher saw it, I was asked to go and sit in the back bench. I felt very sad, and so I did Ramananda Sastri. She looked utterly downcast as I shift to my seat in the last row. The image of him weeping when I shift to the last row left a lasting impression on me.
इंट्रोडक्शन में देना है. माय नेम आनंद भगत एंड आई एम रीडिंग नो मैन आर फॉर गेन. रिमेंबर नो मैन आर स्ट्रेंज, नो कंट्रीज फॉर गेन. Breathe all uniform, a single body breath. Like ours, the land our brother wake up. Is earth like this in which we all shall lie? They too aware of sun and air and water. Are feed by peaceful harvest by war-long winter step. Their sands are over, and in their line we read, a labor not different from our own. Remember, they have eyes like our that wake or sleep, and strength that can be won by love. In every land, in common life, that all can recognize and understand. Let us remember whenever we are told to hate our brothers, it is ourselves that we shall despise, betrays, condemn. Remember, we who take arms against each other, it is the human earth that we defy. Our hells of fire and dust ostrich the ignorance. Our hells of fire and dust ostrich in assurance of air that is everywhere our own. Remember, no man are forgotten and no country is strange.
Oh, introduction, sir. My name is Aryan Singh Rajput. I reading childhood. I was born into a middle class Tamil family in the island town of Rameswaram in the Eastfield, Madras state. My father Jalauddin had neither much formal education nor much wealth. Despite this disadvantage, he possessed great innate wisdom and true generosity of spirit. He had an ideal helpmate in my mother, Asiyama. I don't recall the exact number of people she fed every day, but I am quite certain that four more outsiders ate with us all the members of our own family put together. I was one of children, a short boy with rather looks, born to tall and handsome parents. We lived in our cradle house, which was built in the middle of the 19th century. It was a fairly large pakka house made by limestone and bricks on the Moscow Street in the Rameswaram. My foster father used to avoid all initial comforts and luxuries. However, all food.
My name is Adyasha. I'm read to A Truly Beautiful Mind. Albert Einstein was born on 14 March 1879 in the German city of Ulm without any indication that he was destined for greatness. On the contrary, his mother thought Albert was freak. To her, his head seemed much too large. At the age of 2.5, Albert still was not talking. When he finally did learn to speak, he altered everything twice. Einstein did not know what to do with other children, and his playmates called him Brother Boring. हो गया
Myself Sneha, and I'm gonna read The Fun They Had. Margie even wrote about it that night in her diary. On the page headed 17 May 2157, she wrote, "Today Tommy found a real book." It was a very old book. Margie's grandfather once said that when he was a little boy, his grandfather told him that there was a time when all stories were printed on paper. They turned the pages, which were yellow and crinkly, and it was awfully funny to read words and stood still instead of moving the way they were supposed to on a screen, and then when they turned back to the page before, it had the same words on it that it had when they read in the first time. "Gee," said Tommy, "what a waste." When you are though with the book, you just throw it away, I guess. On television screen must have had a million books on it, and it's good for plenty more. I wouldn't throw it away.
I'm going to read The Snake and the Mirror. Has a snake ever coiled itself around any part of your body? A full-blooded cobra. All of us fell silent. The question came from the home path. The topic came up when we are discussing snakes. We listened attentively as the doctor continued with his tale. It was a hot summer night, about 10 o'clock. I had my meal at the restaurant and returned my room. I heard a noise from above as I opened the door. The sound was a familiar one. One could say that the rats and I shared the room. I took out my box of matchsticks and lighted a kerosene lamp on the table. The house was
I'm Apeksha. I'm going to read Reach of the Top. The only woman in the world who has scaled Mount Everest twice was born in a society where the birth of a son was regarded as a blessing, as a daughter, through not considered a crush, was not generally welcome. When her mother was expecting, Santosh, a traveling holy man, gave her his blessing that she want a son. But to everyone's surprise, that unborn child grandmother, who was standing close by, told him that they did not want a son. The holy man was also surprised. Nevertheless, he gave the requested blessing, and a dynasty would have it the blessing seemed to work. Santosh was born the sixth child in a family with a son, a sister to 5 brothers. She was born in the small village of Joniashwas of Rewari district in Haryana. Thank you, sir. Sir, completed. ले आप आज ही जाएगा। चलिए ब्लॉग बनाते हैं।